Hi everyone, my name is Joy and here's the programmers underscore JJ YouTube channel. Today I'll be focusing on an introduction to database using Delphi. If you're watching this video, I'm already sure that you have some past experience using Delphi. So before you can start with the database, make sure you have Access and Delphi installed in your computer. So let's start by running our Access. After running our Access, you should select on the blank desktop database, create a new database sheet. Introduction. So into the database. Let's create it. It's still loading. You click on V and you click on design V, and let's say that it's a database introduction. That's our table name. Auto number, that's same name here. It's a short text. We have our same name. It's a short text. So you can design as many fields as possible. So on this tutorial we'll be working on the name and the same name and the ID, which is then auto number, which will select that it's number 1, field number 1, number 2, number 3. So after doing this, you can edit the field size and the other validation rules and others. So let's not waste time. After doing this, let's click on V, data V. That's okay. Currently I'm in grade 11. I have my classmates, so I'll try writing the names of my classmates. So the first one is Joy. If you're watching this video, you can insert any names or anything you want. That's my classmate. Currently I'm in grade 11, as I've said. So I'm done entering the names of my classmates. So you can enter as many fields as possible. This can be a name and a surname and an age and a password and others. So I want to make things easier and make the tutorial so short. After doing this, you click on File and Save As. Then you select on how you want to save the database. But I'm advising you to save the database as Access 2002-2003 so that it could be accessible and allowed in Delphi, which will be compatible with Delphi actually. Let's try save as. Let's create this desktop. Let's create a new folder called database. Let's save our file. Okay, then that's what we have. Let's minimize this and let's click on Delphi. Now you click on File, New, ECL form, and that's we have here. So this is our form, and these are all the properties of the form. And here's a tool palette whereby you can search any component you want to use on accessing the DBS components. So on how to make our things easier, we should start by clicking on File, on New. Click on New, sorry, Others. So we will use a data module to place our components, our database components, so that we don't mix up the data module, the data components, database components, and the DB grid. So maybe you do not know what is a DB grid, but you'll see it when you're done with the database. Let's click OK, and here we have our DB grid. Still loading. it's our DB grid. So let's start by searching for an ADO connection. ADO connection, there is it. You click it and paste it here. This is our AD connection. So let's start by connecting our AD connection to the database. So let's start by clicking on connection to string. Click here and build. You click on Microsoft Jet 4.0 or OLE database provider so that it could be compatible to Delphi, and you click on next. So here we are going to access the folder and select the name of the database. You click on this. Then I saved my folder at the desktop, and here's database, and here's it. I press OK. Then after doing this, you click on blank password, so that anytime when we want to access the database, it does not require password. So you remove this, and let's test the condition. The tested condition has succeeded. If maybe you have made something wrong or removed something here, when you test the condition, it will show that this just because you've made an incorrect path. You should try spelling the path correctly. So let's do this. Let's test it again. Test connection has succeeded. That's it. Then you click here. You remove this and click this, and click on read and write. Then press OK. And OK here. Let's connect it to true. No. So then you should remove this looking prompt here to false. Then here true. After searching for an AD connection, let's rename it. Let's say ADO database. That's it. Then you search for an ADO table. That's it. Then let's start by renaming it. Let's say it's a TBO database. That's it. So let's start by connecting the ADO table to the ADO connection. Let's click on here, and you click on connection here, and you find the AD connection. So you click here. So it's already connected to the ADO connection. Then you scroll down and come here to the table name and the database introduction. Remember, when you started with the access, I have remained the table as database introduction. Then after doing this, you press active here. That's it. And after, you search for data source. That's it. Then you rename this as DSC database. Then you click enter. So then you click on dataset, and you'll find the TBL database. That's it. So I hope that you've seen how we connected the whole database connection. We started by the ADO connection, followed by the database, and followed by the data source. Now let's work on the DB grid and displaying our database. Let's make a simple form here. Let's search for a DB grid. That's it. Let's make it a bit wider. That's it. And let's rename it DBG database. Let's go connect it. Sorry. Let's search here. The data source here. No, it means I've forgotten something. You see, when we click on data source, nothing is showed. It actually means we should connect our form to the data module. So if you want to connect our form to the data module, you mainly click on file, then use unit, then you use unit 2, which is our data module, and you press OK. It's already linked. Let's try it again. Use unit 1. Okay, then let's click on data source. You see, we can find our data module source through the module. When we click this, now we can display or see the names of my classmates, but I don't know what you've used just because you're watching this video. If you have names and saying this is what will display, so you can see that the other part of the database we cannot see it or access it normally. So we're going to change the width of the database inside the DB grid. So you click on column editor and click here. Let's make this 200. No, it's too long. 100. Let's go for 200. Yeah, let's make this 400. Now 350. And it's okay. Actually we're done on displaying our database. Let's add another button here. The button. Let's call it BTN. So let's call it BTN date record, and we'll make the BTN here. We're already done with this video. I hope that you watch another video on how to delete the record, on how to sort, on how to edit, and on how to filter into the database. Please subscribe to this channel if you found it interesting. Please comment, and thank you for watching this video.